Okay, so it's better late than never. Good morning, and welcome to the program here this morning. Yes, sometimes you get late, and I know you all are aware that it is raining cats and dogs in Morovia, Montserrat for that matter. And so I don't know for other counties, but for Montserrat, it is raining cats and dogs. So sometimes we get late. As a matter of fact, I'm soaking wet. And for those of you who are watching on our platforms, unfortunately, our Facebook page is not open. It's not functioning this morning. I just don't know what's the problem. I don't know what's the issue with the Facebook thing. A bit of problem there. But I'm trying to sort it out. But for those of you who are following, you can still follow us on our YouTube channel, Sky FM and TV Liberia, Sky FM and TV Liberia, and then we are live on Sky FM TV Liberia on our YouTube channel, For the Facebook, we are still trying to sort things out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's unfolding the few days on our Facebook page. So yesterday I've been finding it difficult to log into it. I don't know how to go live. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm still here. It's good I'm here. It's good I'm here. It's good I'm back. Thanks to Mark here who took it through up to this time. He did extremely well. I'm on my way coming, even though I'm getting wet. But I was monitoring the radio, and at least he did well. He's doing well actually. So, folks, good morning and welcome on a Saturday morning. Yeah, we got 5 minutes to 8 o'clock. Of course, I'm very, very late. I'm very, very late. I just could not um, announce that the program will not come on because this program is an infotainment program. Infotainment in program means we play you music, we inform you, and then we entertain you. So it's an infotainment program. So we don't like to, no matter the product case, unless I'm not around. But if I come late, I'll still try to do something on Saturday morning to especially today happens to be the last day and the last Saturday of the month July. And you are aware, July is a month I was born. I was born July 8th. And so my birthday came past, but I still celebrated throughout the entire month. So I want to be grateful to the Almighty God for giving me the time and space to see this time. So, folks, that's it. This morning, what exactly we want to talk about? Just want to ask a few questions. One or two questions, and that's going to be probably answered by you. It might not be the appropriate or the real answer, but sometimes it's good to gauge the views of the viewers and the listeners out there and the populace, if you will, because we sometimes want to learn. We sometimes want to know what's unfolding, you know. And so we bring some of these things out because we want to that too much of politics into our affairs. That's what I try to take out on Saturday morning. When we wake up in the morning, every morning we wake up in Liberia, we hear different stories. Every morning we wake up in Liberia, we hear different stories. Either someone is murdered, either someone has committed suicide, either a female was raped, either someone was if you will I don't know, some kind of bad news. Some kind of bad news we hear in the morning. Every morning I wake up. And so what runs to my mind sometimes is that I ask myself, are these things natural? Are these things natural? Are they natural or normal thing that you wake up in the morning, just listen to the radio, you hear that someone is murdered, someone has committed suicide, someone is raped, someone has madly handled somebody, maybe brutalizing the person with a cutlass, someone has butchered somebody, someone has, man, you name the worst of all that have been happening in this country. I woke up every morning. Those are the news we hear. We'll hear the news, bad news. This thing is happening. Meanwhile, we I don't know whether we are doing something towards that. But there are a few questions that come to mind. Sorry. Liberia. What is going on? All these things that's happening around us here. Are they natural phenomena, or are they some? I mean, is it a curse? Are we blessed or we are cursed? Is Liberia blessed or cursed? That's a question this morning. And all of these things that we're seeing around here, murdered, and gruesome murder. Sometimes we hear rape every day. In fact, it came to a point where people had to protest against rape in this country. Until the president announced they're going to set a tax force to say all about things the sound why is having this. You know what happened to Liberia? Someone looked in my face and said, "You know why? The blood of those that were killed during the war are still crying. People are crying." Say, huh? Say, people are crying. He said the blood is still the stain of the blood is still upon this country. So we need to pray. So you sure? He said, yes. So I asked the person, so are we cursed or what? Is Liberia cursed or blessed? He said, well, I can't tell you, but I'm telling you. And he said, and we'll keep seeing these things happening every day. He said, we'll keep seeing these things happening every day. And then he asked me, he said, what you think your clergymen are doing, your pastors, your imam, your bishops, what do you think they're doing? All these things are happening. Anyway, let's join the VOA. When we join the VOA, after the VOA, I'll open the lines and we'll talk. You call me and we'll talk. Let's join the VOA quickly.
So I'm not a young woman.
The VOA is not coming. I don't know why. It's all the weather. Anyway, the weather is not permitting the VOA. But in the meantime, let me see what I can. No. There's a BBC. Okay, so sorry for that. Sorry, we apologize that we can't bring the VOA. I don't know. I think the weather. Sometimes when the weather is bad, up the satellites misbehave. Satellites misbehave. I think that's the case this morning. So we should apologize that we cannot bring you the VOA news. But in the meantime, in between time, let's keep talking. Where's my telephone? Let me lock my phones and put them on, switch them on so that you can call. Let's interact. Someone asked, so I said, but what's happening here? What's happening? Why will every morning we wake up we hear a story of rape, if not rape, suicide, if not suicide, murdered. And, why? And, sometimes I'm just one person who loves to just bring, one a funny lecture. Yeah. And I guess something clicked to my mind. I say, what do you think happening? But anyway, I'm trying to switch on my phone so they can call me. So I'm asking this morning, why all these things? Before you realize you go see your 2 person fighting, 1 person will die. I want to put in simple English now. Yeah. You say, oh, the person died. The man girlfriend in the room, what happened? What happened? Boo! The man too much chop, the man think, oh. Look at the other case again. Look at the other case in how they call it. It's a slip way. Where the girl or boyfriend just joking. You got vexed that, oh, the girl loving to customer. What she has a shop. Early morning, the man will go and put the whole house on fire. Oh, what happened to that, bro? Policemen draw them fighting again. Allegedly, say the man that. What kind of problem here? This country are wicked. Yes, so we are blessed. It might sound funny, but I mean, it's a real thing. There is something that is happening that we need to work towards. We need, I think we need some spiritual intervention. Yeah, some spiritual intervention. But anyway, I'm taking this break. When I come back, you can call me on 0777 or 0777 That's 0777 or 0777 and be live. Let's talk. Let's ask ourselves this morning. I'm asking a very simple and answerable question. Simple and answerable questions. What is happening to Liberia? Are we blessed or we are cursed? That's the question I'm asking. Let me take this break and be right back.
The boy, this is your boy, and this meme is not a toy. Every child who hears the dance is a joy, and this is a match beat up production. I got Jack on the beat. You feel me? Jehovah has given me talent, but from time to time some evil people want to keep me silent. About those of you who trust to send hide your hands, we detected your gifts and your sins a million like a sense. You can stand or you can lie, but when the trumpet sounds, we always play a one dance. This is our country and no one person is the same. How can we build a better Liberia? So stop lying to me. I'm proud to be a Liberian, so stop lying to me. I'm proud to be a Liberian, so stop lying to me. I'm proud to be a Liberian, so stop lying to me. Come down, Jehovah, and teach our generation moral and sincerity. Oh, and let dignity be the hallmark of the day. We pray to thee, oh God, hear our prayers. Come on, yeah, boy. Come on, Jake on the beat. You be looking at my ride, I see people preaching the gospel. Looking at my life, I see people preaching the gospel. And I should know you can put as much people in the street to demonstrate just for nickel or dime. Can't check it, her leg. Oh, my brother, I want you to listen to me, please. Riding on a fast lane where always catch up with the gold. Fast money will never take you anywhere. Know your left perfectly and do your thing perfectly. And listen to me. Stop the Liberians, so stop lying to me. How can we better nation? When the only thing we get complete contentment inside. We don't hear the struggle, but the only thing we get is lie. So stop lying to me. The Bible says we must tell the truth, cause only the truth shall set us free. Be honest to yourself, cause all you know you could die to work. That makes me wonder how can some people think their fellow men black so they can enjoy the Benjamin. Jehovah comes down. Come on, believe in your career. A lot of people read the truth. Believe in your career and let the people hear the truth.
Okay, so I'm certainly proud to be a Liberian, and I pray and hope that you're also proud to be a Liberian, as we all said the last time on this radio. And that's a vow that we make, that we are proud to be Liberians. So we'll remain being Liberians, and we'll remain Liberian and remain Liberian forever. And no matter the circumstances, no matter the problem, the situation, we are always proud to be Liberians. So let's keep that vow to Mama Liberia. So that's it. So you can start calling me now, because we don't have much of time today. We came late. But in the meantime, there's an infotainment program, so we're going to be playing some music. So I want to find out what's wrong with this country. Every day we wake up, if not protest, it will be rape, it will be murdered, it will be murder, sorry, it will be suicide, it will be, some kind of injury, something, some kind of thing that will blame about blood. What's happening? 07777 or 07772212223. Let's go to the lines now. Talk to our first caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. FM.
Good morning, my dear friend. Your name and location.
My name is Mohammed Kane, and I'm calling from Capital Papa.
Mohammed, let's say you, my brother. What happened in this country?
Let me say this. Thank you very much for the show. But let me say this let me raise the perception from Liberians that always say that the country is cursed. This country is not cursed.
Okay.
Concept, I'm a Muslim man. I subscribe to the Muslim doctrine. God, He created us, He loved us, and He cannot abandon us. God, this is what God said in the Quran, that we should seek for knowledge. Because if you seek for knowledge, you will have your sense of belonging, you will have your sense of reasoning, and you will know your common identity. Nobody will easily rat on you. But this country, Liberia, we have failed to seek for knowledge. People's minds are limited.
Seek for knowledge where now? Seek for knowledge where?
Seek for knowledge from the words of God.
Okay.
From scholars. That's why God said, if you don't know Ask the people who know.
Mm-hmm.
But this country, people refuse to learn. People
Is it
refuse to go to
Mohammed?
school.
Is it that we're not going to we're not asking God, what we need to do? Is that what you're saying?
God already gave you. That's something that you need to know. You need to go to school. You see?
No, but going to school, I mean, talking about going to school, I don't understand, but going to school, I want to know what's wrong with this country for which every morning we wake up, we hear bad news. Like rape, like murder, like how to call it, suicide. Sometimes you hear some protests around. What's wrong with this country? And now something I just heard today, I wasn't. We are I should not be limited.
People don't have their sense of belonging. You see that? God created the whole world.
Mm.
You think God made you extra from the people of Nigeria, or people in Ghana, or people in America, or in Europe, or when they hit Liberia? People don't need to have that person that God cares is going to scare you. Go back to God. God know you.
Okay.
So why do you think you get afraid of God? Why do you think change your attitude? Then when they country, when one group of people say they want their holiday,
Thank you, Manuel. We should not go that far. Thank you.
It's not a toy. Every child who hears it dances of joy. And this is a match beat of production. I got Jack on the beat. You feel me? Jehovah has given me talent. But from time to time, some evil people want to keep me silent. About those of you who trust to send hide your hands, we see that your gifts and your sins a million like a fence. You can smile or you can lie, but when the trumpet sounds, we always play a one band. This is our country, and no one person is the same. How can we build a better life? You real, so stop lying to me. I'm proud to be alive, be real, so stop lying to me. I'm proud to be alive, be real, so stop lying to me. I'm proud to be alive, be real, so stop lying to me. Come down, Jehovah, and teach our generation moral and sincerity.
Okay, so let's go. I'm proud to be Liberian. How will I play this song? Good morning. Good morning. Okay, that caller is not there. Let me go to line 2, yeah? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my dear friend. Your name and location.
My name is my brother.
You want to walk far from the monitor, please?
Yeah, thank you. All the.
Okay. Is it Lasana?
Yeah.
Lasana, let's hear you.
Actually, this country is not correct, but we the people in the country, we are not doing the will of God. You see more people involved in themselves with ungodly attitude like homosexuality, lesbianism, indecent dressing.
But Lasana, what you're saying is true, but this happens everywhere in the world. All countries practice them. So why only Liberia will be the only exception?
No, God did not choose every country to be the same. And maybe Liberia case is different from God. So if we start behaving like this, I don't know whether it will be good for our country. And sometimes when our leaders speak for in the age of this society, like for example, the chief imam said they go even the bad governance is affecting Liberia, people politicize it, and he's one of the key holders in the country. So I don't think whether we'll drive in the direction Liberia will be better. So the best thing to do is to do the word of God, to worship God. Thank you.
You think we're not doing the word of God? What do you think?
We're doing the word of God. Actually, we're not doing the word of God. Because we call this country as a Christian nation. As for me, I'm a Muslim.
Okay.
We call it Christian nation. We are not going by the God. Because even the Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you just be doing things that are way out of the Bible way, then you expect things to be good.
So you think we're not doing the word of God, so God wants us to get closer to Him as Liberians.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you, Lasana. Thank you very much. Well, that's a view. So you have to have your views, have your say. You to call those numbers 07777 or 0777. Good morning.
Yes, morning, Boogie.
Good morning, my dear friend. Sorry for holding you so long.
Yes, I'm Keto calling from the borough.
Okay, Keto, let's hear you.
Yes, I think one of the things this country is lacking is the sometimes we say Liberia, but we, the Liberians, are the cause for Liberia to be done today. We always say Liberia sport. And Liberia sport, we, the Liberians, are the one that's spoiling Liberia. Because the leadership, they want behave like to certify the human being in Liberia so that they too can pay it or her. The reason is very simple. For example, now Kelly protests are all over. Lisa will sit there, he will be on a fence watching the that government that will come into power will be watching. And the same mistakes that our government will be carrying on, they come into power too, they will do the same thing. Then I think like bro will not be going nowhere. For example, he catch Zogo, he catch criminal, he put in high-end criminal, he put in prison. At the end of the day, you release it. The man get it in here blood. He not putting it down. So that kind of man, he put in jail. Then they will have vocational school in that prison compound where he or she will be there and learn. When they come out, they will teach. But other than that, the criminal rate, the killing will be going on. Because criminal, when they go to steal or arm rob, they either case to take it away. You see it? And the leadership was there to certify the human being to vote for he or her. While they doing wrong, they will certify the voters to vote them back in power. You see, some of the things that suffering Liberia today, leader will never think to build Liberia. They will only think to certify themselves. So it will get change. It will get change our mind. And one of the things is that Liberia build on Christian principle. But when you look at it, one of the churches, I always say to myself, I say, those that can be in churches and those that are not going to churches. Those that say they will have many more than those that are going to churches. See that? So that changes will be very, very hard. It will be hard. You look in some community, you see churches, church. Why? We can't say, oh, send a church here that will ask the Muslims or go in a church to serve God. But John Brown will go and open a church. Sometimes within a church, there will be a split. In a same community, that people that split from that church will open a church there. Then how? That people will talk against the church that they already live in the same community.
Thank you. I gave you time to talk. I wanted to hear you. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. I like the way you were talking. Good morning, line 2.
Good morning, Julius Boki.
Good morning. Is that David E. Harris?
Yes, sir. Thank you for your recognition.
How are you, David? Let's hear you.
David, I called for my resident this morning.
Let's hear you.
Julius, thank you for your topic on discussion. But for me, I think God created us and gave our fast senses to know the difference between the wrong and the right. To know the difference between bad things and good things. Julius, the question you asked, the reason why we always in the need for the wrong reason because we choose to do the wrong thing. Yes. We choose to do the wrong thing. That is the reason why we always in the need for the wrong thing.
When you say choose to do the wrong thing, what do you mean?
Like for example, Julius, they got other businesses you can do and profit from them. But some people choose to open ghetto and sell those bad drugs, all sorts of bad tablets and other stuff.
Is that the reason? Is that the reason why we see all these things happening? Murder, suicide, rape, and stuff.
The reason why I'm saying this is because when we decide to choose the right thing, we will always be in the need for the right reason. And when we choose to do things that is not right, we will always be in the need for the wrong reason. So for me, we Liberians choose to do the wrong thing always. That is the reason why we always in the news for the wrong reason. When you wake up, you hear the issue of death, you hear the issue of armed robbery, harassment, because we created the avenue for the wrong reason. We created places that will go there and take barbacking, and we don't think enter our substances, our mind will change to do the wrong thing. And the reason why we're in the news for the wrong reason, Judah, for me, in my mind.
Okay.
So thank you this morning.
Thank you, David E. Harris. That's just say that. As I say, different reasons have been given this morning, but one thing they all agree that Liberia is not cares. Good morning,
my brother.
Good morning.
That's Julia, the great man who always come up with meaningful, discussions.
Good morning, my dear friend. The name and
This is
location.
Mr. Wilson, calling you from Central Monrovia, sir.
Come again. Your name again?
Charles Wilson, sir.
Oh, Mr. Wilson, welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, Julius, your question is so hypothetical. If I should give you my answer, I hope you won't have a problem with it.
No. That's the answer.
Here's my answer, Julius. We have visionless leaders.
Visionless leaders.
Visionless.
Since when? Since when you noticed that?
It's been from, let me tell you one thing. When Joe took over, I was a young man.
Okay.
And I didn't have much knowledge about leadership, but I saw this good-looking, handsome man, and people praised him and said he was country woman child. We had the cheap politics of Congo and countrymen, right? And it's still going on today. But then what do they? Brought chaos. And today, you got Prince Johnson, other protesting you, Doke, the people, and he too killed. We got that crisis going on. He feared his country people. Chancellor took over. I think Chancellor, there's a question mark on him because the support all of these leaders have had. Chancellor did not have it. Everybody knew Chancellor as a warrior, right? He was not given the support to complete his vision. Madam Saleh thwarted Chancellor's vision and took over. And people really thought Madam Saleh was going to be the one to deliver as the daughter of this nation. She started well, but because she didn't mean well, her motives were not right. She came with malice, vengeance, and then at the end of the day, when you hear the women talking about
But she did well.
women rights.
You agree that she did well?
Yes, she tried. The first time she tried.
Oh.
But then she allowed malice. Listen to the word. And one of the things that made Madam Saleh to fail, she did not put God before her. She put her personal interest, and that will make her got Liberia where it is today.
So one thing, Mr. Wilson, what I'm noticing this morning is majority of the callers are saying because we don't put God first.
And that is the key. And we profess to know God. So what is the God that we are worshiping in this country? The moon, the sun, the blood and the wine, human flesh and wine, these cuts. What God created do for a nation? How will you worship the creation of God? How will you worship flesh? How will you worship the section of friend man? You, like you said, it's all what a word. But here's the difference. The Constitution does not support homosexuality as the way to power. And if you want to have a personal person left for you, your soul will be destroyed because you're rotting it before you die. People who are homosexual and lesbian, they are sick. They are sick.
So, Mr. Wilson, are we cursed or we are blessed?
I will tell you this. For the spirit that ruling this country now, it's a cursed spirit. The nation is not cursed. But the spirit someone
told me that those that died in the Civil War, their blood stains are still upon this country.
No. Those that died, I tell you what. Some innocent people died, and some people died doing evil. He that survived by the sword.
I mean the innocent ones.
Yes, that is another one. So because of that, let me tell you what brings about, because of there's no justice, right? And you know why people don't manifest justice?
No.
When they don't know who God is, because justice has a source. The source of justice and righteousness comes from a righteous God. and you rebel against that God, you will not have that ability to dispense justice and righteousness in the country.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying, sir?
Yeah.
So it is also a part of the process that those innocent bloods that were shared in this country will also be crying to God. And on why this is happening, the citizens themselves profess to know God, but the God they worship, you know, we have so many gods, Julius?
Of course.
We have so many gods.
Yeah.
So many. Small G-O-D.
Yeah.
And you got one capital G-O-D.
Yeah.
Liberia is supposed to be the one to know the capital G-O-D. But what we are doing today, because we want to fill our belly emptiness, radical, material vanity.
So, Mr. Wilson, what do you think? What do you think we can do to solve all of these problems that we are having now? Because it is taking over the country and it's bad for us. What can we do?
The Bible says, if we confess our sins and seek the face of God, He will remove this good-for-nothing people from our midst, this empty shells from our midst, and restore His spirit upon leaders in this land. So these people who are calling themselves pastors must forsake the evil they are doing, because some of these pastors are homosexual and lesbian.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say
listen
that.
to me.
No, you can't say that, Mr. Wilson. You can't say that.
Some of them. I said some of them.
No, let's leave it. Let's leave it.
Okay, I will leave that. I want to say, no, I will not be troubled by my statement, but it's true. And if they will stay aside and allow men, faithful men and women, even if the pastor are not homosexual, how will you allow people you know to be identified, publicly known, to be cursed, homosexual and lesbian? Because let me tell you, when you let it slow grow, you will suffer if you don't bind them. Because the curse will come upon you and all of them. It's a curse. It's not from me.
Homosexuality is a way of life.
Sexuality is not a way of life. It's a curse. It's disobedience to God. It's the highest thing.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. I appreciate you.
Listen to me, sir. Those people who blaspheme the name of God. Do you know this country, everybody is a pastor?
So are you, Mr. Wilson, are you insinuating that our, how you call it, our clergymen, our men of God in this country are not really praying for us? They are not working?
They are not faithful. Let me use that word. They are hypocrites. They are greedy.
Thank you.
They are mocking themselves.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Thank you very much. Thank you. The pay going out. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. You can call back. You know, relax yourself small and you can call back. Yeah, where you go? Because I mean, every day we see these things happening, and sometimes when I said that, someone asked me, "Why were you? Why some of these questions just come to my mind?" I said, "Yeah, because when I sit and I listen to news, here we're giving news. If it's not about politics, it will be about some kind of killing, rape, murder, you name the rest." So I asked myself, I said, so this country, what's wrong with this country? Are we not doing the right thing in the sight of God, or are we cursed, or what? Good morning.
Good morning, Judah.
Good morning again.
My name is James Guy, and I join you from Freeport.
Good morning, Ginger. Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, Judah, now, oh man, we just got the line. I said everything, now, oh man, I made my deal, Judah.
You mean Mr. Wilson?
The problem there we put man more than God.
Yeah.
God control everything, and God control the whole world and the human being in the whole world. But we are putting God behind and putting man first.
Why you think we're putting man putting God behind?
Yeah, but people now they Judah because of our own activity. So we believe that man can give more than God. So we are putting God first. I mean, we are putting man first. Even in the Syrian church of Judah, when the leader they enter the church, when the minister they enter the church, for them to stand to where the common people sit down, they can sit down there, but the people will take our pastor, the women get there, they will take and carry them on the altar. When the minister they enter the church, the president they enter the church, instead of the president kneel down in front of the pastor, men of God to pray over there. The men of God they will kneel down in front of the president for the president to pray over there. Why you know what I'm thinking happy to her? At the end of the day when you see a problem happen at the time, like when we can know God. When they say, oh, there's Iman crying out, they find us they put down everybody now they are praying.
But James, do you really think Liberians are really worshiping God? Do we know God?
You know, for me, with Liberian, we only few because we cannot judge anybody. But when you look at the Liberian today, they are not worshiping God. Because there is when they go on December 8 election, you saw the amount of pastors that was dumping oil on top of our head in the neighborhood. You are the man that God choose for you to be senator of the country. Or the country, I mean. So the man of God, some with cancer when they talking to this, will that be looking at them now? Because as a man of God,
but I don't understand. What I don't understand is that why you are shifting blame on the men of God.
No, we got to share blame on it because when you men of God stay with the church, stay with God people, you have nothing to do with politics. You see that other bishop, I mean the whole entire bishop they need to call the bishop. I know.
Not going here.
When everybody was just talking to his bishop, you forget about the chair that the politics will go. That's how they kind of condition will find ourselves where everybody lose. We can talk to anybody at any time.
Okay, James, thank you. You say you agree with Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson is listening. Thank you. 100%.
In fact, 1,000%. Yeah.
All right. So we'll be taking a commercial break shortly, but it's good sometimes to discuss the issue. You see, sometimes I bring out this kind of a discussion to read the minds of Liberians. And if you've been following, you will know that Liberians are most often called on the Saturday program. They feel hurt. Their tones, their voices can tell you that they are hurt. Sometimes some of them they're speaking out. You can see the anger within them. They like, you know, like if they had the power, they could do something to people who they think are the cause of all these things. Let me talk to this caller for now. Take my commercial break. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, my dear friend. Your name and location.
I'm Woodman Moton, calling from Virginia.
Woodman, welcome. Let's hear you, bro.
Yeah, my brother, what I have to say this morning, I just listen to the radio, but the problem with this country, our leaders are not sincere.
Sincerity.
Yes, sincerity.
Is that the reason why we see suicide, we see a murder, we see rape, we see don't come somebody how they call it you know, okay, just go. I don't want to call that one on the radio. Is that what we see kind of a bad things happening in this country? Hello? Oh, he's gone. All right, folks. Let me try to take my break. I can see that this morning everybody's fired up. Mr. Wilson, Mr. Wilson, I wish I had your personal number too, because I see that when you were talking, you were going on. All right, so let's take our commercials and be right back.
At WebFontaine, we believe technology is the key driver to optimize trade processes. Our national single window allows traders to interact with government agencies through one intelligent system, resulting in reduced clearance times, less delays, and digitalized processes. At WebFontaine, we develop technology to enable governments and traders to work closely and efficiently together. We are a proud partner to key governments across Africa, transforming the trade landscape through technology. Visit webfontaine.com.
Habel Supermarket Corporation in Ghana's-Ville, JJY community wishes to inform the general public that our newly renovated Ghana's-Ville brand will be reopened on July 24th, 2021. We are fully stocked with all your favorite brands at the best prices in town. And we are now offering wholesales of frozen products, dry goods, and drinks. Habel Supermarket in Ghana's-Ville, JJY, is open daily, including Sundays for your shopping convenience. We have dry goods, frozen goods, drinks, fresh produce, butchery, homewares, electronics, and more. Habel Supermarket is located at Ghana's-Ville, JJY, on the Somalia Drive. Don't forget to join us this July 24th, 2021 for the reopening.
the ninth president of Liberia Football Association.
Oh, my brother, why you saying how much give me that for? You asking me play that class, oh?
My dear, I'm a new level, yeah. The more you know, Orange, is the more you win.
Get more for what you know with Orange. Test your knowledge by texting Banjo, BANJOO, to 6161 for trivia questions about Liberia and football. With each right answer, you stand a chance to win daily 50 USD cash. Weekly, you can win Technophones, and monthly, you can win an array of appliances or a car. No network does it quite like Orange.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
Papa, I didn't like enough for the president when I saw.
Okay, my biggie, you know your news?
When news again?
Get your Orange Home Internet bundle for only $39. That's 75 gigabytes of data for 30 whole days for only $39. Just dial *833# to activate your Orange Home Internet bundle.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
Bring my umbrella so I can rush to the bank before the line gets long.
So the bank? Honor this ring? Let me laugh at you small, yeah? Yeah. Big girls like me do banking from anywhere. All I need is a nice cup of coffee and a chair. It's time to start transferring some cash around.
Oh, you can transfer money from your bank account to your phone?
Simple. My account is connected to my wallet. Standing in line at banks is the least of my worry these days.
Orange Money Bank to Wallet is now with EcoBank. Transfer your money from the bank to your Orange Money wallet and vice versa. Register today with Orange Money Bank to Wallet and worry no more about standing in long queues at the bank. Now you can do your bank transfers from anywhere using your phone. Just dial *144# and follow instructions.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
Okay, so welcome back to the program this morning here on Sky 107.1 FM 0777 or 0777 For those of you, our Facebook viewers, we sorry and sincerely apologize for the technical breakdown. We are not live this morning on our page, but you can still follow us on our YouTube channel, Sky FM and TV Liberia, live this morning, and you can get us there. Yeah, Sky FM and TV Liberia on our YouTube channel. But the Sky Communications Liberia Facebook page is this morning down. So let's go to the line, talk to more callers. 0777 107. Good morning.
Good morning, Julius and Tim Morris. Come from the Council of West.
Okay, AB, let's hear you, bro. You need to be audible a bit.
We're claiming to be a Christian nation, right? But then we see members of the church running off the road to go do evil things. Be insincere. Read the book of Zechariah, chapter 1 all the way to 14. You get to understand that all of those things that are happening in the old days, they're happening in Liberia. So we have to go on to God. The prophet and that of the bishop need to call for a total deliverance for this nation.
But we have a specific time in a year that we have fast and prayer day, and that is not. I mean, is it not enough?
That or specific time for fast and prayer is not enough. Seriously, Julius, we are insincere. We are not being sincere for ourselves. So what?
I don't know why you people keep using the word insincerity. Who was insincere? Liberians or the leaders?
The Liberians themselves. We Liberians, we are insincere to God because we're claiming to be a Christian nation, right? And then we're doing things out of Christianity. So why do you think that will happen to our nation? Because we're definitely a nation. Seriously. So read the book of Zechariah, you'll get the understanding that whatever that happened in the old days, that ain't happening in Liberia.
Okay. Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much. We're going to take a break to bring you some music because it's infotainment. The program is infotainment program. So we entertain, then we inform you, we talk. So let me play small music for you, small. Because I know all of you now, you're firing up this morning. You're firing up. So Maybe he needs some kind of music to cool it down, you know, to cool the tempo. Okay, so folks, welcome this morning. You know, yeah, so sometimes it's good to bring up these kind of discussions. And these kind of things can change the minds of people. You know, and it's good. Look, see the way some of you are talking this morning. Some of you are talking, you are hurt. Your tunes can tell me that something is burning in you. Look at Mr. Wilson, the older man. Look at the way he's talking. He said during the time he was a kid. I wanted to ask him whether something have changed. When he was a kid, though time up to now, from that time, what have really changed in this country? The mentality of our leaders, mentality of even the citizenry, how that mentality changed at all? But I wish Mr. Wilson can call back. But let me take this music. Trendy. It's called Do Your Own.
Don't records, Don't records. Nothing for nothing, something for something. There is in it, I won't know the reason. Blessings on blessings, coming blessings. Amen, Papa, I like that your blessing. If you vex and me, Joe, do your. You not like how we spoiling, do your. Amen, what you finding, do your. If you vex and me, Joe, do your. You not like how we spoiling, do your. Amen, what you finding, do your. Oh, I love my life, it's no enjoyment, what it's like. So many people die, I'm still the member. Look at Mura, bartender bring me something. Look at them, see how they talking. That one life they papi give me, but my enjoyment won't be your worst. I say I'm always blessed and I have some little enjoyment. But who Jah bless, no man curse you, try you only just some food. Oh my baby,
Okay, the fine song right here. Do Your Own. Trendy, the young guy, man. And the zombie man. On a Saturday, wet Saturday morning. Let me say good morning to you wherever you are, however you're listening. Of course, we are here on a Saturday, every Saturday. Enjoyment. Up to 10 o'clock. And of course, at 10 o'clock this morning, Mary Williams come back on this radio to bring you the program Saturday Morning Show. She alongside her co-host, Minnie Packet Dumore. Do your own. Hey man, we only right there. I know you want to dance now. I know you want to dance now, but you know, yeah, sometimes good. You know, I play the music to relax your mind. Because some of you, your mind, you're firing up now. You want bombard. Okay, you're watching your call people on the radio. Anyway, yeah. So, folks, let's try to take it lippy. You know, we are all hurt. Some of us, we don't bring the kind of a discussion on the radio because we are happy. We bring the discussion because we are hurt and want to find solution to it. And that's why sometimes I ask people, what do you think we can do to move forward? Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm for the mountain calling from Old Africa Road.
Okay, bro. Let's hear you.
We should understand when God told you that when you are with me, I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
And love your neighbor as yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All the conditions God was talking about, you were not joking.
But nobody said God was joking.
You should not take it for granted.
Oh, okay. So
first of all, we do not love one another. We do not believe in God.
You sure like brother believe in God?
We are not even training our children to
my brother, wait. You are saying something. Let me ask you. Are you sure Liberians don't know God?
Yeah, but we know God with the 15 billion that get missing without no account.
No, but that is not issue on knowing God, man. Let me ask you. No, man, that's what you say. You are saying Liberians don't know God. I got more questions to find. I just want you to answer my question first.
The one I'm telling you is that you really know God.
And they say, love your neighbor as yourself, and do unto others as you
do
like
unto
for them
you.
to do to you,
Mhm.
unto you.
Mhm.
And all these law God gave us is to guide us so we can live rightly.
Mhm.
But if you are looking at those laws and neglecting them and doing your own way of living, when God be with you, He said, "When you are with me, I will be with you." He will never be with you if you refuse to be with Him. Thank you. That's all I have to offer.
Thank you. Money not easy. Oh, not easy. Okay, so 777 and 777
Notice something for something. There is in it, I won't know the reason. Blessings on blessings coming, blessings. Amen, Papa, I like that your blessing. If you vex on me, Joe,
do your own.
You not like how we spoiling.
Do your own. Do your own. I'll go to the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Julia.
Good morning. The name.
Yeah, this is Maurice B. Condoli. I call you from Duco this morning.
Okay, Maurice, let's hear you.
Yeah, Mr. Wilson was making love of sin this morning. Julia, our clergymen, most of our clergymen in India, they only there for day and former, my brother. Can you imagine the career barrel? More people go to church, more people pay tithe, more people pay offering. But how many clergymen you see reaching out to that member to even share love with him? It's very hard.
Some churches did.
Yeah, it is true, my brother. Well, how many churches do it? How many churches, my brother?
So what I'm looking at, what I'm looking at, it looks like people are putting all the blame on our clergymen.
Yeah, because they put me. They only they don't receive from the member.
But they're praying for you. They're praying for you. You should survive too. Give it to them.
My brother, I can stay right in my house there and pray. They bow out myself. That house there, I just bury my self. If I go while the pastor will not be able to preach to the member.
Yeah, but you have to go to church, my man, pray. Because the Bible says don't forsake the gathering of brothers.
It is true. It is true. But at least you share love. Well, how many of our men sharing love to people today? It's very hard. They only they don't receive.
So there are a lot of things happening in the society. Anyway, thank you, brother. Yes, the blender is in the morning. I want some more on me.
Baby, one is slow.
Baby, one is slow on me.
God, I want some more.
Yes, I want some more on me. Okay, let's go to the line. Talk to Mr. Roosevelt. He called last week. He called you again. Mr. Roosevelt, good morning.
Yeah, thank you, Drew. Thank you for the recognition.
While you were sleeping?
No, I'm just lying. I'm monitoring your show.
Yeah, let's hear you, Mr. Roosevelt.
Again, I want to be appreciative of your talking point. I just want to thank you. My take is this, everywhere around the world, my brother, you will have what some of the guys are blaming religious people around the world. Even when you go to the good America, you find all of these things happening there. Religiously. Why are these nations are still making progress in development?
That's a big question. I was telling Mr. Wilson. I say all these things he's saying it happen in other countries, but they are still developing. Why are we lacking?
India have more than 300 million girls. Adults they are worshiping. But they are coming to Liberia. Boogie, the problem we have as a nation and as a people is when you put away the desire for competence, then we have the issue of then it comes in the issue of survival of the fittest. In this nation, Boogie, people don't care about going through process. The short way to process. The short way, you call it short. So today, I may want to become the best man here, but I want to choose the shortcut. The shortcut here is to go to the Masonic craft. I call it short. Remember, you go to school, lay the ladder, go through the ladder to become somebody in a nation called Liberia. No, it doesn't apply here. it doesn't apply here. We have no foundation for that. The Bible says if the foundation is broken, what can the righteous do? What can the righteous do? You believe me, religious leader, all kind of thing yet. The bottom line is ourselves who are calling even on the program. Who are we? Who are we? What is our real identity as a people of Liberia? What do we have as Liberians? What does Liberia lay down? What's the principle of leadership in our nation? Is it the competence of a leadership that we're looking for? No. Beloved, look into your own legislature. Who are they? Who are they that are there that are making law for us? Who are they? What is the leadership ladder they have climbed before they came to where they are today? We don't have it. So you were saying, why is it that we get listening to all kinds of problems and unfolding in the media?
Yeah, you wake up in the morning, you hear this murder, suicide. I mean, different, and ritual and all type of things.
Because you know why?
So I ask myself, say, why all these things?
Our allegiance is in man. As a people, our allegiance is in man, not in God. Beloved, from the day of Genesis, God created the heavens.
But all of us went to school. We pledge allegiance to Liberia. Why would we come pledge to human beings?
Very good, because you know what? The shortcut to getting wealth in this nation is to pledge your allegiance into people. When you pledge your allegiance into courtesan in this nation, you are going to succeed. Today, most of in our security sectors, people that are supposed to help us protect the law, enforce the law, all of them go to Masonic craft. Sooner or later, you see them with white shirt, you see them with B position, you see them with B rank. They don't care, the brother. You can be slaughtered into your house. You can cut off your head. When they come on the scene, they pledge their allegiance to that party brother. It is not upon you that lay down there with your head out of your shoulder. They don't look at the reality. They look at they pledge their allegiance to something like a court that they're looking at. They are shocked they have gotten. I don't go to school. I don't have the sophistication. You gave me one big position to hold into the national legislature. You put me on a committee on waste me. I don't even have the ability to perform there. But because I will pay my dues, I will do all of my things to settle my cultic organization is done, it's finished. It's not a matter of Liberia. It is a matter of my little organization that I have.
So finally, Mr. Roosevelt, I don't know why Roosevelt, what's your last name?
Vani.
Roosevelt Vani, Mr. Vani. Finally, I'm asking this. I want you to be blunt to me. Is Liberia cursed or blessed?
Liberia is not cursed. There's a spare over Liberia. There is a spear, my brother.
How do we remove it?
You know, beloved, the devil and God. You know, sometimes I listen to Max Maroon. They let Max Maroon.
Yeah. We're showing you on TV right now.
Exactly. Max Maroon said one thing. Look, sometimes I listen to someone's videos, a podcast, and all that kind of stuff. He said, look, the devil and God are in contestation for man. And that contestation is the soul. Because the soul has the conscience. Every day we say, may not get conscience. That conscience, if the devil is able to rob you of your conscience, brother, you finish. That's what happened to this nation, Liberia. Occultic powers are in contestation for this nation. Beloved, walk along the street and see what is happening in this nation. Everything that is of the devil is acceptable as a standard of living in this country. Period. Immorality is oh God, it is being accepted as a way of living in Liberia. It's normal. I can take up the big bottle of liquor and sit on Broad Street, and people will applaud me. And when I drink that liquor, I can stand on Broad Street.
But that bluffing.
Oh, thank you, my brother. It's highly accepted. It's a standard of living every home in this nation. It encourages immorality to the highest. as a way of life. How can a nation make progress if we endorse immorality as a nation and we feel we'll make progress? No. There's no
the issue of immorality, where does it start from? Does it start from the head to the tail, or from the tail to the head?
No. From that tail, brother. Before I begin, one of your female Liberia, where I came from.
So it starts from the layman down there.
Foundation.
Thank you, Mr. Vanny.
Foundation.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I hope you be calling every Saturday. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, so this morning it's firing up. Yes, and Mr. Fanning talked about foundation, and that's the key word. When you are building a house and the house foundation is not strong, trust me, you will not enjoy the house. Instances, there are people who are building now, and the foundation of those houses they are building, they've not even gone to roof level, and they are falling. The buildings are falling, cracking. Yes, because of the foundation. Look, that's why I said the last time I brought something. I said what we said those days and these days with days of comparison. You remember? Every day that I come here on Saturday, every Saturday that I come here, I would take my discussion from the one that I brought initially and blend it with another new one. So when I brought that discussion, I was basically talking about foundation. How did we start? Was the foundation of our country, not the establishment though, but our forefathers, what they started, they built the foundation, right? Now, we are supposed to come and build upon it. Listen to me. We are supposed to build upon the... Look, the foundation they built, it was solid, very strong foundation. But then if you build a foundation and then you say my foundation is strong, and then you forget about the cement bricks and go bring how they call dead bricks, you think it will go far? That's the issue we are facing in this country. We have leaders in this country who were building, who had this country as heart, who started something. And the issue is that the others that follow, they refuse to build on what the previous leaders built because, you know why? Politics. You know why? Envy, jealousy. If I complete this person's job, the credit will go to the person. If I complete this job, I did not start it. It was initiated by the past leadership. So if I end it, credit will still go to the party. No, you know why? Sometimes I say, for me, I don't know. Other governments are already not experiencing too much. You know what I'm saying? Because some of us, the war, and some of us are not in this country. But the past time I've been here, on 26th day when President George Weah dedicated the Somalia Drive Road, and I heard sedition giving credit to former President Salif. I said, that is what we're supposed to do. There are seditionists who've come on the radio and they gave credit to former President Salif for initiating that whole project. Look, if we keep doing this thing to ourselves to say, hey, because I did not start this, I will not end it, we'll go nowhere. We'll go nowhere. Trust me. We'll go nowhere. Leadership is continuated. Look, if you start it and you can't finish it when I get there, I should finish it for you. And if I start it, I can't finish it. When another person comes, that person should finish it. So we are building upon ourselves. Look, we're building upon there's a gradual movement in the country. And I told somebody, I said, well, I'm not discouraging politics. I'm a politician. I am a politician. I'm a politician. I'm a budget about me being him, I'm a politician. But one thing I noticed that the way we push our politics in this country is the wrong way. So one of the musicians from Ghana will call politician politician. Politics. Lord. Yeah, let me talk to more callers. A few callers now wrapping. I got 2 minutes to 9. My last caller. Good morning. Oh, that caller is not there. No, it's not there. So folks, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up now. Mr. Roosevelt Johnson, Vanny, and Mr. Wilson, I don't know his last name. Mr. Wilson, you want to get to me, you can call 077-850-4169. That is my other number. I normally use now. I don't normally use it too much, but if you call it, just tell me your name and say Mr. I would like to talk to Mr. Wilson. I want to one day I would like to meet Mr. Roosevelt Vanny as well. They sometimes their impulse are good, so I like that. But until we can realize that we are nowhere, we'll go nowhere. I think one thing that's happening in this country is this what we call complacency syndrome. We are too complacent. The more we get one thing, we tired, we enough, we say that we relaxed. So the last time I said something, I said, even the richest man in the world is still looking for money. The richest man in the world is still looking for money. Why the man can be complacent and say, no, I get money, get that, man. The richest man in the world still looking for money. Why he can't relax to say, but I get money, get relax myself. Why money before you finish again? No. The man is the richest man, he's still making businesses to get more money. So he's not allowing complacency to take him over. Folks, are you getting me? So let's do it. Let's put the spirit of complacency aside. Let's say to ourselves that we are nowhere yet. We are nowhere yet. Some of us, what we can do? We that can follow football, soccer. When our teams are playing, like for me, I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm a Chelsea and IE fan. Again, Harry, I'm two teams there. Chelsea, IE. When Chelsea playing, the more Chelsea score 2-3 goals, what we the Chelsea fan and say, no man, the post score more with the they stay 0-0. We stay 0-0, we'll not get no goal, just for the fun. So one particular score more goals. Okay, folks, let's join the BBC. Let's join the BBC to bring you 5 minutes of news. We'll come back. I'll wrap it up, then call it a day and bring you some beautiful music up to 10 o'clock this morning. 10 o'clock, Mary William will come here with the Saturday show. She and her co-host, Monique Paquet Dumont.
With her choir while in prison.
We are brought here for rehabilitation, which is okay.
I'm Dashiani Navanagam, and you've been listening to Outlook Weekend.
Non-violent way.